Rise of the Chain.
Hey guys, MainKiller7 here, the Radical Ranter, and it's been a while since I've done a video, has it not? Damn! I finally got my new system set up, and... well, let's just say Reaper is one sexy beast. In fact, not sure how well this is going to play out exactly. What? Take a look at this beautiful motherfucking beast. She is sexy. Not sure how well you can see inside there. Yeah, you can't even see that well at all in there. No, not exactly right. Yeah, that'll work. Just gotta... motherfucker. No, that way. Fucking thing. There, better. It's been a while since I've done one of my last videos, and, well, with Reaper finally up and running, I can do a lot more now. It's got a 270X R9 graphics card of the NVIDIA series, MSI. It's got the A88X Bolton D4 motherboard. It's pretty much MSI tech, and it's got a 7200 RPM terabyte hard drive, and it has currently 16 gigs of RAM. It'll be upgraded to 64 soon, when I get with one of my next paychecks in the coming month. The processor is the Kaveri AMD FM2 Plus Black Edition 12-core processor at 3.7 gigahertz a second, and it's better than that Alienware I had. That's for damn sure. The Alienware being the second best computer I've ever even owned. Well, laptop-wise, it is the best I've ever owned. Desktop-wise, this is my beast. This is my baby. Nicknamed Reaper for good reason. The fuck are you cats doing? On to the main real topic. Reason I did this, I'm making this video. You all know me. You all know I have radical fuck you opinions that a lot of people don't get along, agree with. And you all know I'm pretty much a fucking redneck. About as city as a redneck can get. Well, I just found out about this. I'm a huge fan of Cold Dead Hands on Facebook, and recently came to my attention about an article. Now, let me set this straight right off the bat. I'm a huge fan, or a huge supporter of women's rights, of voting and protecting themselves, carrying guns and shit like that, and equal pay. Because a job I was doing for Walmart, I was getting paid $8.80 for, okay? And a female friend of mine who was hired 2 weeks ahead of me was only getting paid $7.70 for the same job. We were in the same department, and she gets paid less than me by almost $1 difference in pay. That is bullshit. And she did a better job than me, okay? And her first week, I kind of fucked up what I was doing. But yeah, I don't support that at all. And I support women having the right to defend themselves, just like men. I'm not a big, huge fan of those feminazi extremist dumb motherfuckers that need to be shot. And I'm talking about, not all feminists are feminazis, but all feminazis are feminists. I think Ranting Ramsey said that. But that's a fact. And I mean, it kind of it shows you just how low their IQ is when they say shit like this. When they support just stupid shit, I mean, especially Sharia law. And I don't care who the fuck you are, What? Yeah, I get it, but get this straight. I don't care about the color of your skin, your gender, your politics, your religion. If you support raising taxes, violating rights, bypassing the Constitution, or disarming people, instituting Sharia law, I will resist you. Obedience is not patriotism. Patriotism is the love of your country, not your government. Get that the fuck straight. That will always and has always been the definition of a patriot. Is the love of your country. The fighting for the right to be free. If you support having gun-free zones where our people are learning at universities, give or take, I will be opposing you wholeheartedly. The only way to defend our youth, our kids, is to have our teachers armed and the readiness to use a firearm and loaded with hollow points. Or, better yet, the RIPD ammunition, which is kind of like a buzzsaw. Tear through most body armor. That's what our teachers need. If not a trained, armed, law-abiding police officer on campus. If not, a fucking soldier. Put a new job for Marines. You're a bodyguard at the school. 2-man team. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with the school after that. Nobody's that suicidal. Even the mentally psychotic ones, you know? But, oh, what the fuck did I just do? Okay, that's better. I think I can put it best like this. You fucking program, stop maximizing. Thank you. I think I can put it best like this. You all know I made a video about Mothers Demand Action a while back. I think I titled it Mothers Demand Action and Mothers Demand Stupidity. And they said, rape lasts for a few seconds, death is eternal. You don't need a firearm. And I called them stupid fucking whores for saying, let yourself get raped. You don't need to shoot the guy. What? Even now, I'm wondering how that person is even alive. How they haven't earned a Darwin Award as of yet. I mean, they're honestly not that smart. They're honestly not. I found an article from Cold Dead Hands on Facebook that I should share. We all know what Shannon Watts has been up to since her invention of Mothers Demand Action. No, it's not a porno title, as us gun nuts refer to it as such, although I do think it's funny and quickly becoming the most destructive, inaccurate, and emotionally biased propagandist groups to ever grace the social media scene. It has a picture of armed, staffed, and students. And then another one, no legal guns allowed. Which campus was a mass murderer pick? You get it. You guessed it, right. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. If you chose right, you're correct. If you chose left, you just killed your guy. You just killed your mass murderer. One of the things she has said, campuses are rife with alcohol, drugs, and depression. A dangerous recipe that may be made deadly by adding guns to the mix. Is exactly the type of shit she spews. Oh my god. It's... the dude who wrote this article personally attended the Senate hearings in Austin and was one of those men with skate holdings at a college or university who testified in favor of allowing students to carry on campus. Thank you, whoever wrote that article and said that, testified in favor of this. Thank you. You are trying to save the lives of our next generation and those that are actually trying to be better humans who are trying to save their lives. If they will pass something like that, then the world will be so much better off because of that. And it's like, God made all men and women equal. Smith & Wesson ensures it stays that way. Of course. Exactly. Women need the right to defend themselves. Most cases of rape you hear is about a man enforcing his will onto a woman, and that shit sickens me. And not only should he be castrated and fucking on national TV, the woman should be taking a knife through his from his genital straight to the sternum, the one he raped. You should all know how I feel about that bullshit. Because that shit sickens me to a degree where I'd probably go jigsaw on some motherfucker. Okay, this guy's now a couple 100,000 pieces. Put him back together! An armed society is a polite society. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. But it's true. If you're not going to say something to me because the guy across from you has a shotgun and you have a shotgun, you're probably not going to have you're probably not going to try and have a good argument because one of each other is going to blow each other away over saying the wrong fucking thing. It's like, what about your mother? She's fat. Boom! Come again! Kind of how it's going to go. It's just, you say the wrong thing, you're gone. End of story. It's like, God, I don't know, man. He said that, I said this, I'm here now. It's like, I can't eat either. I get a big old hole through my stomach. I want a Whopper. That's how it's gonna go. You just do not try and promote a disarmed society because you are useless to us, American patriots. You are useless. You're about as good as the fucking Islamic ISIS terrorists over there. You're no better than Obama himself. That fucking terrorist. I'll put it to you like this. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll keep fucking saying it until it sinks in. You're either with us or you're against us. There is no middle ground. You're either an American patriot or you're a fucking traitor. There's no middle ground to that. I don't give a shit who you are. Be you a friend, former friend at that point, fan, former fan at that point, or you're a family member, former family member at that point. My own half-blood sister, actually, if you want to get technical, supports Obama. I disown her. I've disowned friends. I've thrown them out of my lives over that shit. I do not associate with any pathetic individual that supports that terrorist or any group he associates with. You are with us or you're against us. There is no coexisting with those that wish to destroy us from within. The same with Undertaker Freak 1127. He's no better than those terrorists over there in the Middle East. Same with Mr. Repsion. You're no better than a terrorist. Those men who died in the Libyan shit. Those 4 men of ours, those 4 American patriots who died because of all this. You basically shot those men yourselves. Their blood is on your hands. If you support anything this terrorist does, their blood is on your hands. You are basically responsible for the deaths of fellow Americans, of real Americans. You basically threw them to the fucking wolves. And I'll put it to you like this. If 1,000,000 Persians couldn't even handle 300 Spartans, what do you think is going to happen when they try to take the guns away? Disarm 80 million armed, law-abiding Americans. We will resist harder, and we will bring you to your knees. We will ensure that no trace of this tyrannical, this I was gonna say T-Rex. This tyrannical government is left to existence. All traitors, all those who broke their oath of upholding the Constitution, cops, troops, I don't give a shit, government officials, you should be tried on treason. You should be found guilty. And you should be shot, hung, guillotined. There is no coexisting. You don't have the right to a needle, to a fair, painless death. You deserve as much pain as you can get for being a traitor. And I, being a favor, I want the firing squad. It's been the best norm for traitors. The Russians did it in World War II. We should do it ourselves now. The Russians in World War II, if they took over a concentration camp and found Russians in there, they shot you on sight for being a traitor, for surrendering. I support that. And I don't mean supporting kind of like what the Russians did, but shooting traitors. That I support. That should be the norm for traitors. Edward Snowden is an American patriot. He upheld his oath to the Constitution and released the knowledge to the American public. And the government calls him a traitor. Who did he betray exactly? Oh, that's right, the American government. I'm sorry, the American, despicable, evil people in power, the socialist, fascist motherfuckers that run our nation, and that the entire world is laughing at, pretty much. I think I'm going to cut it off here, but I am going to also add on real fast that expect a lot more from me in the coming weeks. I got my sexy desktop up now. Reaper is online. I'm going to be making some videos. Get back to doing what I love. Ranting and putting stupidity in the limelight, which I so do wholeheartedly love. And being a lot more proactive with videos. Much more my gaming videos. As you knew, I was doing Crossfire videos before my Alienware crashed. As you know, I was doing a lot more, I was getting more back into my gaming orientation, which is how I started this channel off to be as. And you guys see how well that went, after all. I'm gonna cut it off here. Rate, comment, subscribe, like, whatever the fuck you want. Share this, put it on Reddit, put it on 4chan for all the fuck I care. Pass it around, show it to the fucking terrorist Obama himself. I don't give a shit. But let it be known. This is MainKiller7, the Radical Ranter guys, out.